Rio 2016, Jordan Burroughs experiences the cruel side of the Olympic dream, by Steve Politi. Rio de Janeiro, this is how it looks when the weight of the Olympic dream comes crashing down on a great athlete. Jordan Burroughs is sobbing, the tears mixing with the sweat that is still running down his face. He has just lost for the second time in one day, an unthinkable result for a wrestler who had only lost twice in his previous 133 matches. He had gone from as sure a bet as Team USA had to win a gold medal here to its most unexpected, heartbreaking failure. This is how it sounds when an athlete sees a lifetime of hard work fall apart in one brutal afternoon. "I feel like I let my family down, my kids," Burroughs said. "I missed a lot of important," he chokes back a sob, "milestones in my children's lives to pursue this sport. I didn't see my son walk for the first time. I've left my wife at home with 2 kids for long periods of time to go to training camps, to foreign countries. She did that joyfully, not begrudgingly, because she knew on days like these I always fulfilled my end of it. Now I feel like I let her down, I let my family down," he said. "This is supposed to be my breakthrough performance that cemented me as a legend in the sport. And it almost retracted my position in the sport. It hurts me. It hurts a lot. We have seen so many glorious moments for Americans here over the past 2 weeks, from Michael Phelps making his grand exit from swimming, to Simone Biles collecting gold medals in gymnastics, to Ashton Eaton claiming a decathlon title for the 2nd straight time. This was the other side of that, cruel and real and raw. This was a great US athlete, and, make no mistake, absolutely nothing about the outcome on Friday changes that, failing at the pivotal moment in his career. Burroughs, one of the confident faces of Team USA coming into Rio, had turned into the personification of the agony of defeat. And it was difficult to watch. "I had so many expectations, things that I wanted to do here, records that I wanted to set, precedents that I wanted to be a part of," Burroughs said. "I just feel a lot of disappointment, embarrassment, disgrace. But I let myself down most. I love the sport of wrestling because it's a testament of your will and what you're capable of as a man. As nervous and afraid as I was coming into this tournament, I knew that I was as equally as confident and prepared. So now I face it. I face the fans, the criticism, the backlash, the trolls. No one, it seemed, had handled the burden of greatness better than Burroughs. The sick-level native didn't run from expectations that came with his position in the sport. He embraced them. He talked openly about what he wanted to accomplish, about putting his name in the category of the Olympic icons. That wasn't arrogance. That was confidence. Maybe that self-created pressure was too much. Maybe the weight of all that had finally worn him down. Or maybe, on the biggest stage of his sport, he just had one of those days. Thanks to the blind draw, he had to face his top rival, world number 2 RIO de Janeiro of Russia, in the quarter-finals. He suffered a cut on his head early in the match, fell behind 3-0, and never recovered. He climbed over a barricade and sobbed in his wife Lauren's arms when it was over, with the stunned US fans watching in a funereal-like silence. He still had a shot at bronze, but it was clear from the beginning of his repechage match against Bigzad Abdurakhmanov that something was missing. He fell behind 6-0 and lost 11-1 to the Uzbekistan rival. The gold medal, the bronze medal, the aura of invincibility, the $500,000 bonus for winning here, all of it gone in a matter of hours. "I thought about it for so long. This is my time. This is the pivotal moment of my career," Burroughs said. "This was going to be ultimately the catalyst for propelling me to where I wanted to be moving forward with my life. My life's, it's altered. Be it as it may, you can say, oh, you can come back, there's always 2020, but my life is altered indefinitely. At some point, I'll find out what I did wrong and learn a lesson from this. But right now, at this moment, there was no consoling him. He was reminded that there are so many great comeback stories in sports, and that he now had a chance to author one more, but he dismissed that idea with a reminder about narrow window for Olympic athletes to make their mark. Tokyo and the 2020 Olympics are an eternity from now. Burroughs believed this one day would confirm the greatness that he introduced to the world at the London Games 4 years ago. He believed he would walk out of Rio as the greatest wrestler in American history. "I wanted to be amongst the greats," he said. "I wanted to be a Simone Biles, a Michael Phelps, an Ashton Eaton. I wanted to be those guys. And it's unfortunate, you know. You watch the women's soccer team and the women's volleyball team and Serena Williams, and all these amazing athletes, lose, and you think, that won't be me. That won't be me. I'm prepared. And then life shows you otherwise. This is how it feels when an Olympic dream comes crashing down on one of the best athletes of his generation. This is the other side of those gold medal moments, cruel and raw and real. I said I was capable of being the greatest wrestler ever," Burroughs said just before he turned to leave the wrestling venue. "God said prove it. And I couldn't.